Welcome back to Olympus Critics. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a like for the algorithm that does the channel grow. So these are my thoughts on Jake Schreier's Marvel Studios Thunderbolts film. And it was a decent film. I thought it could have been a little bit longer when you got a lot of these characters in this film. Only 2 hours and 6 minutes. It probably should have been an extra 30 minutes tagged on to that because you focused a lot on Yelena. We knew that Yelena would be the primary focus of this film. But I think they probably should have cut her screen time down. I know some people probably saying no, because I'm like, we already got what she was going through when we got to, the Hawkeye series, when they revealed she was in the series, and then we got towards the end when, her and Hawkeye had that moment about Natasha. I think you could have gave that more time to some other characters like Ghost, just to give us a feel, just to have us, feel for these characters. John Walker should have probably got a little bit more. Taskmaster, let me get that out the way. They destroyed the character of Taskmaster, destroyed it, making gender swapping it, they made him to a jobber on this movie. There's no way that Taskmaster should have been getting dog walked like that in this movie. Shouldn't have been a woman either. But that was disgusting to see the character of Taskmaster, what they did. Marvel Studios should be ashamed of themselves what they did to that character. But anyway, with Bob, I don't think we got enough void in this film. The void. You gave us vague teases of this character. This character should have been revealed a lot earlier, in my opinion, just to show how ill he is. You could have had Bob struggling to keep control, and then he eventually just gave it to Void. Like, go ahead and take it. You can have it. You can have my body. I would have preferred like something like that. That's why I would have liked this movie to have been a lot longer, to see Bob losing control. He just is battling this other half of him, and he just eventually just gives in, like kind of like Naruto and the Nine-Tailed Fox. Eventually, Naruto just gave in. I think that was against Pain. He just said, just go ahead and take control. I would have preferred that. I think that would have made a more entertaining movie when we got to the end, where you see the Void just going ham, which he was. I just thought he should have tapped a lot more into that side of Bob with the Void, because that character was creepy. With this dark figure with them creepy eyes. He's just taking over New York. Everybody's mentioning Daredevil and Spider-Man. They wouldn't have made no difference against no Void. They would have been sucked into that crap as well. But I just thought that was a big missed opportunity by Marvel Studios to really tap into this villain. And it could have been something that you could lead towards in another film, because you're not going to beat Sentry like that. You're not going to beat him like that. So, that's just my thoughts. I just thought this movie should have been a lot longer than 2 hours and 6 minutes. An extra 30 minutes to get it to that point. Give a little bit more time to some other characters than Yelena, because I thought we just got that in the Hawkeye series, where she had that nice moment with Hawkeye, and then you could have still did those scenes with Red Guardian where it paid off, instead of just keep lingering on it. And yeah, that's just my thoughts. But I'm probably going to do another video, because there is some conversation saying that Jake Schreier is a front runner for the X-Men film for the MCU. I'm a little worried about that, because after seeing this movie, I don't know if I can say he is capable of doing an X-Men film with beloved characters, because you had some of these characters in this film I thought should have got some screen time. And the choreography of this movie wasn't the best. I know I'm gonna pull out the negatives. It wasn't the best. They did some cool things with Sentry, but when you're doing X-Men, everybody's gonna have to shine with some cool moments. But post comments, let me know what you guys think about this movie. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.